Hey folks, I'm recording a quick video here while I'm driving because I'm a responsible adult. I just wanted to make a quick reaction to the reveal teaser, I can't even call it a trailer, for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon that went up this morning in the Pokemon Direct. And, I mean, there's not a whole lot to go on, honestly, but I felt like, you know, I made a reaction video to X and Y when they were released, and that got me a lot of views and therefore ad revenue, and therefore why else would I possibly want to contribute my opinion on this matter? So a couple things stood out to me. First and foremost was at the end of the American teaser was a little bit of text at the bottom that said the game is in 2D and some areas are available in 3D, which said a couple things to me. First off, wow, it's being posed as a 2D with some 3D elements rather than 3D with some areas that are too hard for 2D. So it's like marketed as a 2D game, not making use of the full technological capability of the platform it's being released on. And I thought that was kind of funny. Second off, that also assured me, one, that I wouldn't have to buy a new 3DS, which I'm glad about, because good lord, I'm not paying $200 for a new Pokemon game. It also means that a lot of the technical limitations and problems that I had with X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire probably going to be present in Sun and Moon as well. So probably going to be some nasty frame rate drops, probably going to be pretty lackluster 3D when it is available. And that's disappointing, because I still have this clear memory of when I booted up Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and the opening cutscene had frame rate drops. A completely scripted and controllable cutscene had frame rate drops. I'm like, come on, you can do better than that. And obviously they're just going to reuse the models and stuff for the Pokemon, the actual battle models. So they're probably not going to like downscale those for better performance. Other than that, there's not a whole lot to go on. There's been speculation that it's going to be connected to X and Y in the same way Gold and Silver were connected to Red, Blue, and Yellow. And that is kind of a sequel. You can go back, revisit areas, and there are some areas of Kalos, like the power plant, I think, that are still, as of yet, unexplored. And Zygarde, I know, has new forms that haven't been used in X and Y or Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but are released in like the anime or the movies. So I'd be okay with that, but Plasma? Is it Plasma? I don't even freaking remember. The evil team in X and Y sucked, is what I'm saying. And so if it's a sequel series, they're going to have to do a lot to make the evil team, which is obviously going to be in there, not suck and be interesting. Which, I mean, it's possible. I mean, they did a huge turnaround with Team Flare. Team Flare was the one in X and Y. Team Plasma was Gen 5. And Team Plasma had a big turnaround. I think for the less interesting, but for the more anime. So they can still do a big turnaround. And hell, maybe now that their leader's been taken out, they could do a thing like Team Rocket in Gen 2 and have different motives and have mooks actually have any idea what the hell they're doing, which it was a plot point in X and Y that they didn't have any fucking idea what they were doing. Basically, my hopes are high, my expectations are low. I was not a big fan of Gen 6 overall. And so I'm hoping maybe they'll learn a thing or two, dial back the number of rivals, make the evil team not terrible, and hell, maybe even get some better performance out of the machine they're using. But I'm not really expecting any of that, because this is Game Freak we're talking about. They've developed a formula that gets you addicted even though you know it's objectively lacking in a lot of areas. So those are my ideas about the Sun and Moon reveal. I'll obviously buy them because I'm trash garbage like that, but my expectations are not all that high. And I would love to be proven wrong, and I'm looking forward to seeing more footage from the game. But as of right now, I'm more excited for Pokemon Blue coming out in the Virtual Console tomorrow, which I am going to probably marathon. I don't know. Not for videos, just on my own. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I've got a video coming up tomorrow that I think you're going to be interested in. So, I'll see you then.